Hey guys, it's Dr. Curvy here and we're back with another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Janna, and this gameplay in particular is the last time I'm ever going to be playing Janna post rework. Now, we're going to talk about it in general in this 10-minute video. Pros and cons, why do you think they're changing it, what it means for the future of the game, so on and so forth. But with that being said, let's get on with the video. So Janna. Now, Janna on a scale of 1 to 10 is very easy to learn but hard to master, and that tornado that I just did there is a good example of it. I think Janna, it looks very easy to the eyes, but she's very played a lot. She's played a lot in high elo, especially in PC, because of just how strong her kit is in terms of disengage, especially at a time when we are in a engage meta, but I think we'll be in a mage meta with these new items in 4.4, I'm sorry. But in terms of, you know, like, just meta-wise, I think she fits no matter what. If she's in a mage meta, she can be protective and try and peel for the ADC and still gain that sustain with her ultimate and her third skill. Shield and heal utility, right? In a tank meta, she can be the queen of disengage, especially with the introduction with Glacial Enchant. The minute that Glacial Enchant was announced, I knew that Janna was going to be such a broken character, and Glacial is such a perfect fit for her, and you cannot change it, you know, unless you like, you know, Airy for more of that healing and poke. But yeah, she really didn't need the change because she's powerful either way. But yeah, let's talk about the changes that they did if you guys haven't seen the patch notes or not aware into the loop. And I'll give you what changes I liked and what changes should have been changed instead of changing the rest. Honestly though, I think her second skill with the movement speed was a good idea, and the third skill getting nerfed was pretty bad to increase that AoE, the amount of shielding you could do. I would welcome the increase in movement speed with the second skill because I think that's so great. Think of her as like a Lulu alternate, but she's a little weaker, she's a little stronger because of this tornado over here. And I kind of feel worried for Lulu because with this change, Janna's a better version of Lulu because of that AoE second skill, and it also damages the enemy team. So honestly, I don't know if Lulu will fall off, but there's no one to replace Lulu because of her ultimate. So yeah, they could have honestly just added the movement speed and not make it AoE, and also the shield would have been the same and not make it AoE again. I don't know what they're trying to do, to be honest. So yeah, and let's talk about the changes I would accept. The ultimate. She can move around when she's in her ultimate form. Honestly, Slay, right? It's not bad. It's not bad. I would take it because Katarina moves from her ultimate. Fiddlesticks, I think, what's that, Fears, that thing he does, he moves as well. So to fit the mobile aspect of the game, I think these types of changes in terms of ultimates that are big, you can have some mobility on it, I think I would accept. The thing I wouldn't accept maybe is the I would 50% accept this. Is the change in her first skill. I don't mind that first skill active being fast on reaction, and it flies away fast. If the numbers get adjusted and it got nerfed a little bit, I think it's a strong poke tool to disengage and stuff, because imagine if it goes fast, if that charge up time is fast and then you can activate it and it goes fast as like in the PC version, I think that's a strong suit for Janna. That's it. Like that, imagine that faster, I would change that. But other than that, I think it's, you know, it was a little overboard with their changes. And we gotta think like in terms of like, as a developer, that what you want for your product, right? Why would you want to change, you know, why would you want to change it? So when I had to change, and she's the simplest champion of my life next to Yumi, and I think Yumi's harder because you have to switch and stuff and bop and block. Let's talk about it. So if you guys don't know, we all know about the changes with the Riot team for Wild Rift in you know, the offices. Majority of the team is in LA, and a lot of transitioning is happening, and everyone's going to Shanghai, right? Honestly, it's a good move. um, because the reason why they're doing this is majority of the Wild Rift team, not Wild Rift team, majority of the Wild Rift's popularity is in Asia, you know, and considering China is a big esports scene with League PC and all that, with Worlds happening right now and stuff, I think that moving to China will be a good stepping stone, you know. And it's kind of sad that everyone got laid off and moved to different teams like League, PC, TFT, Lore, etc., etc. But I'm glad that they still have their jobs. I think majority of them did lost their jobs though and have been replaced with all these new hirings. So it kind of sucks. But I think what they're doing is they want to adapt the Wild Rift global side to be more like the China side. So, you know, what skills... The most popular game right now in terms of monetization in mobile for, I think, Asia is Honor of Kings. Statistically. For a MOBA, it's the most, like, you know, expensive... The most game... English... It's the game with the highest grossing revenue. In terms of, you know, dollars. So I guess the reason why they're changing Janna is just to appeal to that casual audience that maybe would spend money and maybe would want to fork out some cash. Same with Sona, who got changed as well to be a bit more easier, which kind of sucks. Because Sona didn't need that change, especially that stun on her passive. What? That was very China games, you know. So another thing that Janna has that maybe caused her change is monetization. Now, she's a pretty girl with pretty skins, and a lot of the girlies out there would probably fork out money for the skins, you know. And she's pretty mid-tier in terms of popularity with the skins. So, honestly, the reason why people want to the reason why I play champions is because I find them, you know, fun to play. And if Janna's fun to play with how ease of use she is, I think everyone is gonna go and just, oh, I'm risking my life there. That's why Janna is like that, you know. They just wanna make more skins for her and then probably market her monetary wise. So I think that's why they're doing this change, even with Sona. Sona's easy enough, and with the flashy ultimate and, you know, the stuns, you know, all the e-girls out there and e-boys out there are gonna be so, like, easy to, you know, use them and stuff like that. So I can kind of see it. But the thing I don't like about it is it really removes the lack of skill knowledge and knowledge diversity in how you play your champions. You know, I see League as a fighting game where there's 200 moves in a command list of a fighting game, and you just want to know, you want to figure out ways how to win the game, you know, being diverse. See, look at there, I used my first skill there to knock off this Kane that's trying to mess with me. But yeah, I just really think those changes were not necessarily needed. But if this is like the first step to what's gonna happen with the Shanghai team with Riot, I'm gonna just smile and just see what happens, you know, because a lot of these people, especially my audience, spend a lot of money on these games, and I started doing these skin videos because I really care for the people's money, because at a time right now when the world's so crazy, you know, you gotta be careful in what you're spending on, especially if any emergencies happen. You have that income, you have that saved up, and you can deal with it financially, you know. That's why I always say, if you're not gonna buy anything, not even buy a skin solo, I tell people to buy the battle pass. I think battle passes has huge value, you know. I just started playing a game called Disney Speedstorm, and I'm trying my best to be careful and not spend too much, get into it too much, you know, do what I can as a free-to-play. Sometimes free-to-play is fun because you just grinded for it, you know. You really didn't lose any money, but you feel like a free-to-play. I mean, like, you feel like you spent money. That's why League and TFT are fun games, because cosmetics are really optional and your skills come to how you play the game. You want to reward the developers for playing so much with your money. That's what I always see in games, you know. If it's a single-player game, then it's a different story. But, you know, you get what I mean, right? But yeah, that was the video. That was only like, what, less than 10 minutes. Wow. But what do you guys think? That was the last gameplay for me for Janna before her changes probably. By the time I post this, I think she is gone. Here is my score. As you can see, I was not dying because it was an easy match. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it, and I'm excited to counter her because I've seen this. The first skill on Janna is the one that I'm like, okay, I know how to beat that, but the rest, nope. So fingers crossed, and hopefully the mage items will counterbalance these mage changes. Like enchanters, it's gonna be crazy. Just when you just need to wait, you know. And here is my KDA. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like the video, like. If you don't like, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell for never upload a new video. I am a VTuber who just does content, you know, variety wise, you know, so we be popping like that. Join my Discord, link in the description below. Donate to my PayPal if you want to support the channel in the long run. I'm trying to, you know, pursue this thing as a full-time thing, content creating. So any type of donation will greatly support me in the long run. Follow me on Twitter at drcurvy_YT for my rants of skins and stuff, and follow me on Twitch at drcurvytv if you guys want to see more me live, which I haven't had in a while, but you know, just follow it in case, you know, help me get to affiliate girl. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.